Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I am Barbara from Bible Paper Lover and I have been challenged. I've been challenged by Margreth from Sevenplaza. Maybe you've heard of her. Probably you've heard of her. She has a very big YouTube account, so check it out. She went from 0 to over 15,000 subscribers in over a year. So that says a lot about her content. I know her for a while now, and yeah, she participated in this challenge and she challenged me. Check out her video because she reveals the content of this envelope, and yeah, she already said some items will be down my lane in my style, and some of the items are not really my style. I got this envelope a few days ago. I opened it and the first thing that I got out was her letter, and she explained what I am supposed to do and what I am allowed. I'm allowed stamping, inking and sewing. I can even use this envelope. But she also said that she would make a video about it. She already uploaded it, so I waited. I did not get out the items out of the envelope, and I waited for her video. And yes, I was quite surprised by some of the items in the envelope. So yes, I will do a project with the 10 items in this envelope. I'm allowed stamping, inking and sewing, and yeah, let's go and watch. Thank you for challenging me. It's yeah, something for out of my comfort zone that makes you more creative, I think. I don't know, we have to wait for the results. So yeah, we're going to open it. This is the envelope. I covered my address. It is red, pink, lovely, sweet. Today is Valentine's Day when I'm filming this video, so perfect for today, but not perfect if you know my style. So thank you, Margreth. What she did do was she used washi to close this envelope, and I do not know if you used this washi on purpose. It is beautiful, so I will try to save this washi and use this in the project. The content of the envelope is this, a lovely sweet label. Not really my style, but I think I can work with it. There is a vintage button, a fabric button, a lovely tiny tag. I love tiny things, so love this one. You already said it in your video. Like this one, also love it. It's a slide frame that I can use. This is a label she already made with my name on it. This is the 11th item. And I'm not supposed to use it, but in the end of her video she said if I have to, I can use this one. So maybe put it on the bench. This is a, yeah, it's like a doily or something. So you can put your teacup on it. Lovely red. I love it. And some numbers. Love numbers. But the colors of the paper is not really in my lane or my street or my style. But maybe we can alter it. A vintage, oh, in frame, a vintage stamp. Some lovely vintage paper with all kind of stains and patina on the edges. Love it. And love this one too. This is a book page with butterflies and caterpillars. And look at this fluffy one. I love it. Okay. Some items are good. Some items are great. Some items are a bit difficult because of the bright yellow color. I never use yellow. This is lovely too, but in the combination, it screams to me like a spring project because of the butterflies, the pastel-y light colors, the flowers on here. A little bit like a spring themed or botanical themed project, but this one does not fit because of the color. And I could also use the envelope, but oh, maybe the inside. That's white. Ooh, I think I'm going to turn it around and use the white, I think. Not the red. No. And I have to save this washi. Luckily, it comes off. Ooh. And it is also like a with numbers and some flowers that suits this perfectly. And the other one. Yes, I got it off. All right. I will use that too. Okay. I was allowed inking, stamping and my sewing machine. So I will get some things that I want to use. And yes, we will start and make something with this. Okay, see you in a bit. Bye-bye. All right, I have got some supplies. For the inking, I thought maybe some green colors, shabby shutters, bundled sage and peeled paint. I do not know if I am going to use them all, but I think green is the color for this project. And then, of course, the vintagey ones, vintage photo, ground espresso. Here is walnut stain and some old paper for the basics. And I got some stamp sets. I selected 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stamp sets because I am a little bit nervous. For a little bit of grunge, I thought this one. It's the mini glitch. I thought for using it like this one for some backgrounds to grunge it up a little bit. And because of the spring botanical theme, some of the insects or even this as a background. And of course for a botanical set, this one, the field notes, one of my favorites. And also this one because of the butterflies. It's moth, but no, there are moths. Okay, that's a big word for me. And I really love these tiny labels, and because it's going to be a tinier project, these may come in handy. And of course my all-time favorite, I believe it's also Margreth's favorite. This is the eccentric stamp, and can you believe that I lost my number 3? I'm quite mad at myself, but I lost my precious 3 stamp. Okay, for now, yeah, let's start and see what we are going to make. She sent me this one, and I think this slide is going to be the base for this project. I was thinking maybe out of the box, making using this as a closure. But then again, that would be great for a bigger project, and I only got these 10 items, so I do not think that is going to work. What I do want to do is to make a mini journal using this as a cover. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that. And this will be the front, this will be the back. And I was also thinking about using this mister in the middle of this frame. And normally I will use some acetate or some vellum or glassine paper to cover the back, but I do not have anything like that. So I was thinking to attach this mister by sewing a zigzag stitch on the edges. I think that will work. So this will be the front. I will use this one as a frame, I think. On the back to make like a frame for something beautiful and cut the middle out. Yeah, I'm going to do that. This is, I think these are going to be the pages of the mini journal. And I also thought about using this one as one of the pages. Maybe if I can fold it to be in the good size, like this, and so it can be a tuck spot, or even like this, to make two folders, two pockets. Okay, first things first, let's make the cover. Oh, and about the closure, I was thinking about, where's the button? Using this string as a closure. Oh, not folding it. Not wrecking it already. And like putting the button here, so when you close the journal, you can put a string around the button. I think that will work, because there is a folding line in this die cut, but there is no bigger spine. So if I make the journal too thick, it will be it will not close properly. So I think a closure with this mini tag and wrapping it around the button, it will be perfect. So first things first, I'm going to fold this one. Yeah, let's start. Oh, I'm already overthinking. This is making me nervous. Just start. There's already a folding line. Careful. I'm very glad she die cutted this one out of a sturdier paper. Oh, can you hear that? It's cracking. Yeah, oh, I love tiny projects. Just make it more pliable, because it's very sturdy paper. Good for a cover, but all right. I have to ink, maybe some stamping, and I think that I have to attach the button already. But I also said a frame. Does that fit? Probably. Yeah, I think so. The frame will be a little bit bigger than the actual slide. But if you look at it, and maybe if we can color it, it will be fine. Okay. First, some stamping. The edges we will do last. First, background. I really love this graph paper stamp. let's use a light color, and I hope that will, if you see that enough on the craft paper. I will not use this one, only to protect my my mats. Is this too light? Maybe. We have to try. Yeah, it's too light. Okay, darker color. This is an ink, maybe a oxide. You will see that better, but then... no, maybe not. Oh, my brain is doing over hours. This is also a challenge from my brain. Just let it go. Stamp away. This is a bit of a harsh line. Yeah, that's better. Oh, that fits perfectly. On the inside some. Okay, just let it go. It will not have to be perfect. It's okay. All right. Next step. Some embellishments or other stamps. Let's see. I really want to make like a frame or a label over here. Let's see if I have one in this set. In these sets, maybe. This one, I think it's too big. Or not. Just check. Check, check. Oh, and of course stays on. I think that's perfect. But I want to do it out of another paper. So I will save this space for later. Yeah, I do not have a plan. I think I'm going to speed it up because I do not well crafting and talking along. It's not how my brain works. I think I will speed it up from now. I already explained I wanted to attach this by using a zigzag stitch, making some journal pages out of the other papers, and yeah, we'll see you in a bit. So stay tuned. Oh my, can you already see what happened? I tried to get the stamp in the middle of the frame, but it went wrong. But in the end, I really like the result, the crunchiness of it. Yeah, it was a failure, but I do not think it's a failure in the end. Maybe on the back. No. Love the crunch. It's okay. But I think I see it almost comes loose over here. So I will put some glue over here, and then I will start on making the pages and leave the decoration for the end. Okay, I will speed it up again. This is what I have so far. I think I made all the pages because otherwise it's going to get too thick. I have a cover, not done yet, but yeah, I have got some pages, the butterflies. I made pockets by sewing around. Another one with the butterflies. Here the bingo sheet, and this is the book page that I cut 2 tabs out, and this is the doily that I made pockets out of by folding it over. And when I'm done decorating, I will sew down the middle, so it will be totally closed and you can put something in. Maybe we have enough material to make some tags or to make some mini cards to go in the mini journal. What I have got left is the button and the mini tag, but this will be a closure. I still have the washi tape, maybe some for decoration, but you can also make tabs out of washi paper. So maybe I will make some little tabs on the pages. I still have this one. I will cut it out and I make something beautiful on the back. I also still got this one. I first thought about putting it in the mini journal as a page, but I really love the number, so I will maybe I will cut them out, or it will be something for in those tiny pockets over here. I still got the bingo letters and some bingo numbers. This is the top of the book page and it has a lovely number on the front and back, so maybe we will use that too. And I've got some scraps, a little number, some words, and still a piece of the book page. And I still got the envelope, but as it's how it's going right now, I do not think I have to use it. So maybe it will be a real 10 item challenge. What am I gonna do now? I think I will start decorating the pages, and when I'm done I will place it all in the right place. I will clip it and then I will sew down the middle to attach it all together. And I really love how it's turning out already. Yeah, I'm going to decorate. I will speed it up again because it's a challenge for me to craft, to think, and to not have a plan, but also to have a plan and talk in English at the same time. So I'll make it comfy for myself and just speed it up. And yeah, see you in a bit. What I have is this. I inked a lot. All the edges, some backgrounds and some bigger stamps. But then I realized I first have to attach the journal because for me it's easier to decide which stamp to use for decoration when it's all put together. So you have a better picture of what's going on and what a page needs. So what I'm going to do is I will place it all in the middle like this. I will clip it and I will run it through the sewing machine. So it will be a journal. And after that I will start decorating. I will use some tiny stamps from the stamp sets I already showed. But I also want to try to make some little labels with these ones. And I have some leftover page border. So I think that will fit. I will stamp and cut out and use that as embellishments too. And then I will get back to you. Yeah, I will get back to you. It's getting beautiful, but it is a long project. I'm already 1 hour down the road crafting, and I only got the base. So even with 10 items, you can, yeah, it can take up all day. Yeah, I'm going to sew it and decorate it, and I will see you in a bit. I have cut out the labels, and I really love these tiny labels. I tore some of the leftover bingo numbers, and I left two together, because if you fold them, maybe they can be something you can fold around a journal page, or maybe even a tab. I also got this left to use, and this one I already mentioned, this vintage number. I thought it would be cool to use this on the front, stamp the label edge around that I showed earlier, cut it out, and maybe even use some of these tiny words. I read, it's German, Raupen und Puppen. Puppen, puppen, puppen. Poepen is a Dutch word for yeah, taking a dump. I don't know if my German is right, but it says something about the butterflies and the caterpillars. So I think I will tear these three words out and use that on that label too. I think that will work. And then decorate. Let's try to make this one first. Where is that label border? I believe it was this one. Yes, that fits. I already used this one inside of the journal. Oh no, I used the other one. Okay, but I stamped too hard in the middle, and you get this stain. So I really have to be careful right now. Maybe first try I cannot press too hard. Oh, that's even too hard, you see? Just a little bit. Gentle pressure. Okay, that's good. Just a little bit. Eyeball the middle. Ooh, gentle pressure. All right, not right in the middle. I can still use the back, but you see, yeah, you can see it through. So I will have to work with this one. It's okay. Just let it go. That's all about the process, right? That looks like a cool label. Okay. Let's see how that is. Okay. Looks good. And then the words, I believe they fit right in, but I have to tear very, very carefully. Maybe use a metal ruler because it has a sharper edge. first a fold before tearing. I think it's working. Yes, it's working. And now I have to make sure not to rip the the words. Oh. I think it worked not the way I preferred, because it it got some of the bottom side of the letters off, but still lovely. Is it straight? Yes. Oh, it worked. Perfect. All right. I think it's a little bit plain, so I will ink it up, use some color. Maybe even one of this. In between, I will get some tweezers. I really love tweezers when I'm working with these kind of tiny projects. This will look cool. And then this on top. Maybe, maybe not. Or right in the middle. Oh, that's better. Oh, that's great. All right, that will be it. I hope you can see. Let me get it up close. It will be like this. Some color and some inking, and it will be perfect. Okay, I will speed it up. From now on, I will put in the labels. I will put in the tabs. Maybe I will make some tabs out of this paper and use some for decoration. And when I'm done with that, maybe there's some room for more stamping and embellishments, but we will see that later. I will see you in a bit. Okay, I think I have to stop right now because I am already yeah, over 2 hours in, and I have to get my kids in a minute. The school is out in a minute. I think I have got the base and some of the embellishments. I will do a quick flip through. This is the cover with the little labels over here. Tiny label and a tab. Again, some stamping and little label. Here is a pocket. Some decoration with the washi and a little label. More labels. A bingo number. Over here, more labels and washi. I put these in the pocket because I think I can make little tags out of them to put inside. Some more washi, bingo, embellishments and labels, and again a tab. Yeah, this is it for now. I will take a break. I will have to lunch. I've got sticky fingers. I have to wash. I will get back later and finish this. What I need to do is to make the closure with the button and a tiny tab. I want to make some sewing embellishments around here for the tabs. I still have to make the little tags for in these pockets. And I thought maybe for these side pockets over here and over here, I can maybe still make some tiny things to go inside. I still have to use this one too. I want it to be on the back, but maybe I can make something for in these pockets. I think that is what I'm going to do, but not for now. I'm tired, I'm hungry, and I will get back later. Okay, see you in a bit. Bye-bye. Hi, hello, I'm back again. It's quite a few hours later and I really wanted to finish this project. There are still a few things to do. I already mentioned them. What I did before recording is making some embellishments with my sewing machine, like over here on the edge of the page and right here by the tab, and over here also by the tab and on the edge of the page. So that is done. And when I finished it, I gave the whole album a trim because there was thread all over the place. I love a little bit of thread and this is just enough. But there were like threads hanging everywhere and it was going everywhere. So I gave it a little trim. And now the last things that I have to do. The closure, the mini labels and the 2 labels for the side pockets. This is all the material that I have left. Closure. For the side labels and some paper leftovers. I think we will manage, that I will manage. Maybe just about. Okay. What I thought about the closure is I wanted to attach this and the button on the back, but I have to use some thread. I know it is not allowed. Sorry, Margreth, but I have to use some thread. If I want to wind the mini tab around, I cannot glue this because there will be no room to wrap around. So I will cheat and use some white thread to attach this button. And I think I will do that first. Let's see, what is the middle? Maybe start over here. This is like 7 centimeters, so it's 3.5 in the middle. I think I will make a hole using my hole punch, the little hole. Just have to look if it's not too big for the side of the slide cover. Is it a small one? Yes, this is a small one. Oh, it's perfect. Watch my finger. All right, that's good. Oh, it's the same size as these holes. Okay, great. Just normally I would use normally I would use an eyelet to finish this hole, but I'm not allowed. What am I doing? I don't know. I cannot talk and craft at the same time. I have to loop this right here. Yes, okay, so, and then the button will be over here at 7.5 also. I will need some room to wrap around, so it has to be close to the border, I think. Maybe over here, just eyeball. Yeah, it's okay. Make sure there's nothing behind. Using this pokey tool, I will make 2 holes. Yes, okay. And I cut 2 threads, and I will take the longer one. I thought it would look nice if I made a bow on the top of the button. For 2 reasons. One, it's not too thick on this side because I do not have a knot. And it looks cute. All right, let's clip this together for a moment. Oh. Concentration. Concentration. Maybe I will put a tiny dot of glue on the back in the middle for it to secure. Yes, I think I will do that. Then there has to be glue. Oh, my glue is almost finished. Oh yes, there it is. Oh. Let's keep that in place for a moment. And oh, that's great. I'll make 1 knot, or maybe 2 to secure. So that will not go anywhere. Now I have to make a bow. And what I usually do, that is I make a big bow. That's why I took the longer thread. Make it pretty, then make it smaller. And then glue it down. Right on the tiny knot in the middle, so it will not move. making it a bit smaller, gently, gently. This is too big. Sometimes the thread will turn and twist, that's okay. Just, oh no, this one is not okay. Why? I want it back. Or twist it all together. Yes, I think this is it. Yes, this is a pretty bow. I'll do a dot of glue in the middle. It seems like a lot, but it's okay. I will let this dry and then cut off some of these parts to make it a pretty bow. Okay, I will let it dry and I will come back to you. So this is dry enough. It is not tacky anymore, and you see it just dried down. It is hard right now. So in the end, I can wrap this around the button to close the mini journal. I still have to embellish this little tag. Maybe I should have done it before attaching it, but okay. I will ink it a little bit with some ink and of course a number. And while this one was drying, the bow, I already picked out two little stamps that fit perfectly on this little label. I really love little labels. So a little bit of green, of course, to fit the project. And some brown to crunch it up. Okay, I think that is good. Just not too much, it's okay. To be a light and tag some paper under it. I will just use your note, Margreth. And some stamping. Let's keep this down. I chose these ones. This 4-digit number fits perfectly, like this, and this 4-digit number fits perfectly too. So if you use your stamp pad correctly, you only ink up these 4 numbers and you can stamp. Let's try the first one. Just eyeball the edge of the stamp pad, and I think that's a perfect one. Perfect. And the other side, I have to turn everything around, of course. Flip it around. And shall I use the same number? Yeah, I will use the same number. Put the other one back, that's fine too. So again, stamp on the edge of your stamp pad, check, and stamp. Perfect, and perfect. All right. So that is tackled too. Oh, I love this closure. I love it. What I'm going to do now is I will speed it up and make 2 tiny tags out of these ones. They will fit in these pockets, and I will make two mini cards or two mini tags, I don't know, by cutting this one in half and make some collage with the paper leftovers to fit these side pockets. And then I will come back to you and we will check if everything is done, if I can add more or if it's just a finished project. So I will see you in a bit. Think I am done. I made the last cards and tags and the closure, and I think I have to stop now because I can go on forever. Sometimes it is just good enough. This is the finished project. The 10 items challenge is all done. I will do a flip through and yeah, I'm really amazed what you can make out of 10 items. It is a whole mini journal with all kinds of embellishments and tuck spots and even filled with some tags and mini journal cards. Yeah, I'm quite surprised. And I even got some leftovers. Like, these are all leftovers, and I even could have used the envelope and I didn't. So this is it. The front, the back, this is the closure. It's wrapped around. Take it out. And I really love how the stamp is attached to the slide frame. Crooked, but perfect. Here's the first page with a tab, inking, background stamps. Here is a mini journal card. the tab over here. You can journal over here too. This is one of the tiny tags. And it is just so simple because of the I used 1, 2, 3, 4 layers. First numbered ticket, then I backed it with some book page, and I tear it down roughly around. Then some stamping, some sewing, and some labels. But it looks so detailed, and it is quite nothing. Just a whole bunch of paper stuck together. So this is one. And here's the other one. It looks quite the same. You can even journal on the back if you want. Another page. Another page. Another page. And over here there's the second journal card. And then we are almost to the ends. And here is the button attached. And the back. I'm quite pleased. I was really nervous. And quite frankly, this is my first time creating something for YouTube, like creating, not having a plan, and even talking you through it in English. So that was a bit nerve-wracking for me too, but I think it went well. I'm glad I decided to speed some parts up, because I had to overthink, and I had to create, and okay, this one is done. Thank you, Margreth. I really love your challenge in the end with the result. And now it's my time to challenge one of you. I already had someone in mind. And I contacted her today, and she said yes. So the next challenge will be for Crea Notes. She's on Instagram. I will link down below. I will send her 10 items. She has to create something with the 10 items. And she can only use inking, stamping, and sewing, just like me, to create something with the 10 items. And after that, she can challenge somebody else. I will make one last clip with the 10 items that I'm going to send out, and let me know what you think of this, and if you like to see me more creating live on YouTube, not live, but in a video without a plan. I'm not really a planned crafter. I'm all over the place, but I think that's the charm of creating. Let me know if you like it and if you want to see more. Also check my Instagram. There will be more detailed pictures of this project. And okay. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Well, so here are the 10 items that I picked for the challenge. They will be mailed to Crea Notes. She's Monique. She's Crea Notes on Instagram. And she will get these. And I'm curious what she will make out of this. Let me walk you through it. I've got some vintage braille paper. This is paper with a lot of tiny numbers. This is vintage glazine paper, and it has a spider web on it. So this is paper. Then I've got a tiny, little small window envelope with a round window. It has some acetate. And for embellishments or other things, I don't know, 3 vintage tickets, some vintage price stickers. You can see they have a tearing line. They still stick, but I think, Monique, you have to use glue for permanent. Then some vintage paper border. It's quite delicate and fragile. Then a luggage label and a metal paper fastener, or you can attach. Yeah, it's already it's being used, but you can get it to the original state and use it again. And I really loved, turn around, the number 50. It's embossed over here, and the word Phoenix. That's a vintage one, by the way. And a rusted safety pin that I rusted myself. So these are the 10 items. They will be shipped in this airmail envelope. And Monique, this will be the 11th item, but you can use the envelope if you want to. So good luck to you. And yeah, I already said it. Thank you for watching. And maybe subscribe to my channel if you like what I make and create. Bye bye. See you next time.